Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Your Run Kingdom, where this is it. This is what's going to happen. We are going to be going through the final levels of BEAST-YEAST. There's only, like, I think 6 or 7 more levels, as you can see right here. Yeah, there's only 5 more levels. 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, it's 6. But you know what I mean. But there's still a limited amount of levels left. And before we move on, I'm going to say something very important. We're going to go over to the team, and we're going to make a new addition. I like... Oh, actually, you know what? As much as I like you, White Lily...
I am longing to seek
I'm gonna
out
be honest, I'm gonna have to take you off because
something.
we have someone new to add to the team. And that's the new Awoken Golden Cheese Cookie.
Who dares to covet my treasures?
Which I recently did a video on that you should see tomorrow because I decided to go ahead and do an overview video of her first before I decide to awaken her. And she is buffed up with an astounding 476,000 power, but I think if I go to her menu, it's actually 548,000 with the toppings and biscuits that I have assigned to her. She is that powerful, becoming the 4th strongest cookie I've had in this team ever, long past both Burning Spice, Dark Cacao Awakened, and plenty of others. So I want to add her to the team primarily because I thought it'd be very fitting to end the story off with her being the sole person who fights at the end, but also being surrounded by teammates, so it doesn't matter. And how does it make sense that Burning Spice is fighting alongside her? I have no idea. But also, one of her skill activates actually when what am I trying to say? One of her skill states that she actually does provide like a buff for ranged cookies. I think it says also cover teams. Something about range. Great Immortal Cheese increases all ranged cookies damage resist and attack. So it actually makes creme brulee cookie even stronger because they're also ranged. So that's just great. So with that being said, I will be trying to read comments from the video, Locked Up in a Prison and Breaking Out, which is from the first episode, the first part of BC's episode 6, where if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, and feel free to do so, especially in below this comment section in this video. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, then that's what matters the most. And also, like I mentioned, well, we're just going to be going through this until we reach the very end. There might be cutscenes involved, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be reaching the end regardless. And let's just start this off with a few comments, with one coming from Ultra saying, common question of the day, Swedish fish. I had them since I was a lot younger, love them ever since. I actually don't think Swedish fish are bad. I feel like there could be better, but Swedish fish are actually just a nice smooth candy. Morturn left a comment saying, or Mortem? I don't know, but you left a comment saying, I never did anything Halloween really and hardly eat candy, but I haven't subscribed to you. Let me do that. Well, thanks for the subscription. That means a lot, but maybe there's something out there you still enjoy, so that's nice to know. And lastly, before I go on with the level, there's a comment from Jojo San saying, hey, let's go, my artwork's there. Yeah, I'm really proud of your artwork. I really hope that you enjoyed being stuck up there, because let's be honest, I like to have it up there for at least a nice amount of videos before I move on to the next one. But let's go ahead and just demolish. Do this. And the game is just going crazy immediately. I wouldn't even be surprised. I didn't restart the game, so I wouldn't be surprised if like the game crashed in the midst of this. This is already not. Oh, she's badly bruised. Oh, that's bad.
Get up and fight. Where's your battle spirit? Your little life is at stake. Come on, breathe in the spice dust. Jamshed is supposed to be relished. Or perhaps you want more. I shall gladly provide.
These soldiers might have obeyed your will before, but now their spice dust will listen to my commands and help me put an end to your tyranny. I simply cannot help but pity you. Will you truly destroy your spices, your temple, everything, simply to get to me?
Ha! If you wish to play with my trash, who am I to say no? And this temple? It's about time someone took care of this decrepit ruin. You are right. I will gladly grind it all into dust. And I'm going to savor every moment of it!
Ha! I see it now. You say you were stripped of the right to be called a god, but in truth, you never deserved it to begin with.
What?
You never had what it takes to be the herald of change. With violence and oppression alone, any civilization will surely fall. You failed at nurturing an everlasting legacy. And when you were left face to face with your failure, you could not bear it.
Ha!
So you went on. You tried and tried hard to erase all evidence of your downfall. For you never saw the true value of all the things you destroyed. You turned away from the glint of gems and gold in favor of the glint of a blade. History, culture, treasures, cookies. To you, all that was no more but dirt beneath your feet.
Ha! Ha ha ha! Young and naive creature. I've seen it all. All the countless paths I've taken led me to one simple conclusion. All that must be destroyed. Something that can be turned to dust with but a single swing of my axe doesn't deserve to exist.
Well then, perhaps you are simply not meant to see the true value of things. All the better for me.
Ha! Ha 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 ha!
Can't really see in this fog.
Yes! Soon, you will become dust like many before you.
Was I just blinking there for a moment? Like, not on the screen. I thought
I
well,
will
like,
regain
one of the
my
people,
resolution
like on my
and
team was
enact
blinking or
my
something. I heard
will.
some sound. I don't know, but, yeah, she's, to be fair, she kind of does have a point with the fact, like, well, let's be honest. Your soldiers at this point, even though they're dust, they're probably just going to cling to me because you definitely do not care about them. Because she kind of has a point. Because it seems that all... What the pleb is this? Hot deal? I don't care. But... what the pleb is that? What is this? It seems like all of them just care about wanting to survive. Or at least a majority of them. Because, let's be honest. It's either they die there or they die another time by, like, Nutmeg Tiger or someone else. Because, this is not going to go out well for them. Anyway, just to get a few other quick comments out of the way. There's one from Smart and Spiral saying, common question response, people do like Snickers, but I prefer Milky Ways. Milky Ways are actually pretty good. Especially the cookie. Anyway, but no, I actually do enjoy the Milky Way candy bar. But there's also a comment from Carrie the Melodious Gamer saying, interesting burning spice called Golden Cheese Little Bird. A fan art by Coupage on Tumblr for Beast and Ancients AU. Burning spice calls rich cheese Little Feather, which did make me think of a cool story. But once again, burning cheese gets more trauma. Smoked cheese speech to snap golden cheese out of the panic was actually pretty powerful. And also 1323, the golden cheese hit her head when she fell. There's a red mark that appeared for a bit. Maybe, but... I don't know, I wouldn't even be surprised. It could be a mark left by Burning Spice for all I know. Also, Eternal Lullabies left a comment saying, I love listening to this while playing OvenBreak. That's cool, I'm glad that you're focusing on Kick Your Run stuff while also listening to Kick Your Run. You got the whole Kick Your Run mindset going on, I'm proud of you for that. Anyway, well, I mean, just as long as you got a good mindset in general. By the way, we're kind of speeding up through these levels because I was doing the level earlier and I just kind of I sped it up basically. So let's just go ahead and just slam a bunch of arrows down and take down all these plebs. Let's go with the sword. Bam, there it goes. Come on, get these plebs out of here. Just swipe them all out of our path. Because sooner or later, Golden Cheese, I know, is going to get that big burst of motivation. And she's absolutely going to swipe the floor with Burning Spice Cookie. And it's going to be all magnificent. It's going to be all beautiful. And this is where it's all going to end. So, let's go ahead and do another level because this is already kicking up. We'll probably read some more comments after. But, ooh, it's getting more spicy and I like it. Okay, and by the way, is this a new level type? Like this long hallway? I don't know, but like it does look pretty unique. But anyway, let's just activate all these. And also activate Creme Brulee just in case. Because I'm pretty sure that's also like a passive skill that activates too. And also heal up just in case. Just use all the skills that we possibly can. Alright, another level down. We literally have like, what, 2 more levels? No, 3 more. Well, I don't know why I keep miscounting this episode.
I used to hold.
It's weird how like the only level that I think I can remember was like something in like episode 14 where like there was actually 31, which I don't know why that was the case, but like It's weird, but ooh, we're so close. And actually, if we beat the next couple levels, we can actually get 20 free Fateful Cookie Cutters, which we already have 100 of, so we can add more to our stacks upon stacks of loot. But quickly, let's just read the long comment that I see from Draco saying, I'm glad that the story is starting off again this peak. Great that we can see more Burning Spice Cookie in the chapter. Also, the scene with the scene with Golden Cheese experiencing full-on fear after she saw Burning Spice fight is insane. Seeing a character so full of pride genuinely break. Also, the talk with Smoked Cheese, also, it's pretty awesome. We called you a god, so be a god, which is absolutely incredible, but great video as always. I gotta be honest, that speech was actually very motivational. And I think it's more motivational because of the fact that, it's Smoked Cheese who said it. So it, like, means a lot more personally. Just because, you would probably never hear that heard from Smoked Cheese, but considering this is, like, his ever so ratings that they're talking about, obviously they gotta put 110% for this. Like, let's just be honest here. Anyway, anything else coming after this? Little Fretless? Okay, yeah, so it's definitely level 29 where everything's going to have heavy impact. Because the next level literally, says where destruction reigns. So this has got to be very, very interesting before we take on the main big boss himself, Burning Spice Cookie, with all of our strength and power combined. We have to do this for the sake of everyone. Let's strap down, buckle down, and get the pleb through this, because this is going to be it. The moment we do this, we've made it through the entirety of BEAST-YEAST once again. And we're going to be sure that we do this tenfold. And by that, I don't even mean that, but I would like to try and do this in hard mode and, like, normal mode at the very least. But that'll probably take a bit. But, still, you all understand what I'm saying, I hope. Let's do this. Ow.
You said I failed.
My greed never...
Warlords, heroes, villains, and kings. I've seen all of them in my time. They all tried to avert their doom. And like one another, they all perished. You, on the other hand, forgotten by history itself, and yet you still persist.
I'm glad to see you. Pleased, Great One.
You? Where have you been? You seem even more pathetic than usual.
I merely took care of that lackey of hers. He told me everything about her precious denizens. She keeps them protected, hidden.
Oh, go on.
Great One. There are spices who became allured by her honeyed promises and deserted.
Is that so?
The lackey. I took care of him. He won't be a problem anymore. Now it's only Golden Cheese Cookie against us. Destroy her. Pull out the root of her treachery. I shall take care of the traitorous spices. The great destroyer will reign supreme. You are the true master of the tide of change. The only god of destruction. The world shall bend to your power!
Elder, will they be all right, Fee?
We can only hope.
We must not stop to look back. Fee! Fee! They told us to run away as fast as we can!
Fee, I should have told Golden Cheese Cookie. I took the god for a demon, Fee. I saw the truth. Too late.
No, it's not going to go down. There's no way this is going to end on some big cliffhanger.
Where are the spoils?
There's nothing that's going to stop. No. This last stage, it has to actually be the true fit. I'm sorry, we're not even just gonna look at anything outside. This is just the final boss. Why do we have Burning Spice Cookie, Long Burning Spice Cookie? But the thing is, like, it's kind of weird because this Burning Spice Cookie has 2 axes, but ours just has 1. I'll let me know. It's probably some summon magic. And it's like the same enemies that we just saw in the last level, but it's the giant boss. But no. This is it. This is where I'm at right now. This has to end right here, right now. I don't care what the plebit takes. I'm gonna save up all these plebing sword things for the moment that Burning Spice immediately pops up. I don't care what it plebing takes, because this is going to end right here and right now.
How amusing! Crafty little thing. You stole a fragment of my power. You basked in its glory. So proud of yourself. You had the nerve to teach me? Me? Look where it got you! Poof! That precious servant of yours became a cloud of worthless dust! How does it feel? How does it feel to lose everything? But I must give credit where it's due. After all, it's thanks to you that I realized I had to get my soul jam back. Look me in the eye, golden cheese cookie. I wish to see your face when I crumble you. I shall crush your greed, your treasures, your dough, and, in the end, I shall take back my soul jam. Don't worry. I always keep my promises. All you ever held dear will be swallowed by the tide of change, and your very name will be erased from history.
And find the last of the ancient heroes, Golden Cheese Cookie.
Golden cheese cookie?
I'm thankful you're safe.
My old friends.
Accept the truth and move on. That's what you need to do.
The most important part is to never let a second chance slip by.
I will help. We'll come help you too.
What's your greedy desire, Golden Cheese Cookie?
My new allies.
Radians! We are the chessbirds that have been working away in the mines for generations!
Our great-great-great-great-grandfather, High Priest Cheesenbird, relocated our families to the mines. Chirp!
My subjects who put their trust in me.
Do not hesitate any longer, and fly freely to the skies.
I shall wait for you, my queen.
We called you a god, so be a god!
Those whom I trust with my life. Crush mine. All mine. You will not crush my treasures. You cannot crush my treasures. As you cannot crush me. My name will never be forgotten. My soul jam, the testament to my power, my right to be called a hero, and the power of abundance will never belong to someone ready to forsake the entire world. You lost this power, for it was never yours. Instead, it became mine, the greediest cookie on earth bread. No, you do not have the right, usurper. You will not make this power yours by force. It will be mine, forevermore. My radiance is yours, O Golden One, and now my light has increased. Soar. Let the wings of abundance carry you.
Oh! Ha-ha! You will suffer!
Burning spice, Cookie. It seems the tide of change has turned in my favor. Hear my words. You chose to let go of everything you ever had. You do not deserve even the smallest smidgen of my treasures.
We're not even gonna hesitate with this one.
The light will be mine!
Witness destruction! Ah!
How can someone who has forsaken everything prevail over someone who has lost everything? Remember this moment and taste the bitterness of regret. For you are about to face defeat from everything you have ever discarded.
Ah, crumbs. In the end, not only did I fail my mission, but she also made me watch the moment of her triumph from afar. Burnt cheese cookie, mozzarella cookie. Someday, you will lament the fact you slept through such a fateful moment. I was the only witness. I love it.
Smoked cheese cookie, where are you?
My queen!
You! When will you ever listen to my commands? Have I not told you to get to safety? And what did you do instead? May the radiance of gold wash over you.
My queen defying your orders indeed runs in my dough. Worry not. The soul cheeses are safe and sound.
Just what on earth, Bread, is wrong with you? No matter. It is over. We can go home now. The path is clear, although I do not know which way to go. It is time we leave this place, Smoked Cheese Cookie.
Gladly, your radiance. Did you know, my queen, that Elder Kulfi has a way with spice magic? For saving his entire tribe, he promised me to return the favor.
Did he now? I'm surprised the Kulfis found courage to resist their oppressor. He must have been truly grateful.
My queen, I suggest we find the Kulfis. Perhaps they can help us return with their magic.
Good thinking. I should ask them if they wish to join my kingdom.
Your radiance. Are you serious? They might prefer to stay in the land of their ancestors.
Do you not see it? Their spice magic skills are far too valuable. Besides, they know the secret of Lassie, too. Hold on tight. Oh, at last. Oh, the freedom of flying. You shall see what an all-powerful god can do.
My, you remember what I said to you during my little rebellion? Truly, what did I do to deserve such treatment from my queen?
I shall never forget that.
Very well, your radiance. I suppose it will be my lesson.
So for all I know, I think there's only maybe 1 or 2 more cutscenes, because I'm pretty sure the end of the story with Mystic Flower and Dark Cacao actually had some cutscenes after as well. I think a couple at least, but at least 1 or something. But whatever the case is, it's done. Actually, it's surprising. I don't think there's anything else after that.
That burning spice cookie was positively horrifying.
I mean, never mind then. There actually is stuff after.
I saw him buried under the ruins of his own temple. And yet, I fear we haven't seen the last of that wretched beast.
You might be right, your radiance. Villains like him always come back.
To think there are more of them.
You said there was a beast cookie for each of the 5 heroes. I admit, it's a rather scary thought. We must get in touch with the other 4 as soon as we return. Your radiance?
Yes, you are right. I can no longer delay the inevitable. And I think I know what to do now. I am prepared to meet White Lily Cookie.
Great One. Where are you? Where? No. It can't end like this. Yes! I knew it!
Can you stop shoving these plebing packages in my face? Now, if anyone was wondering, did I have a feeling that Burning Spikes would survive? Well, honestly, yes. Because I knew for a fact he wasn't just going to be gone forever. Because the reason why I say that is because, as far as I remember, in the story between Mystic Flower and Mystic Flower and Dark Cacao, we know that like while Mystic Flower was defeated, she kind of just retreated, so she's still alive. And the last thing that we saw with Shadow Milk had to do with when they were encountering with Wind Archer cookies. So obviously they still exist. So obviously Burning Spice is still going to exist. So for all I know, they're all going to group up the moment that we finally get revealed Eternal Sugar and also Silent Salt. Because technically, most likely what next is, which is something that actually shocked me, was the moment that she said, Golden She said, I'm finally prepared to meet and talk with White Lily Cookie. Because that actually is amazing. Because two things. One, I think it's definitely predicted that the next time that we get a BEAST-YEAST update, it's definitely going to be focused on White Lily and also yeah, great. White Lily and or Pure Vanilla, but most likely White Lily and Shadow Milk Cookie. But then again, it also could rely on Silent Salt, so I don't know, because like the equivalent to White Lily is Silent Salt, while Pure Vanilla's equivalent is Shadow Milk. But it's still going to be interesting. And if you actually didn't know, there's actually conversation between White Lily Cookie and Golden Cheese Cookie. But when Golden Cheese Cookie met with White Lily Cookie in the overworld, when they had their conversation, the key iconic thing that Golden Cheese said was like, I need some time to think. And she even mentioned how at the start of the story, like, is she just tempted to just like forgive White Lily Cookie this quickly, even though she was Dark Enchantress Cookie and like took so many things away? Like, that's the big shocker about it. So obviously this story of BEAST-YEAST has come to a close. Obviously Burning Spice is not done yet, Mystic Flower's not done yet. I think Shadow Milk's just getting started. But it's gonna be interesting because like we're definitely gonna have to see all these 5 like Beast cookies group up in a room. But the thing is, I'm not even sure if they're gonna agree upon each other because of their new ideals. Like, of course they still want to cause destruction amongst all cookies, but they're all gonna be in different ways, and I'm pretty sure that's how their big downfall is gonna play out. I think even though they're going to be like held by the leadership of Dark Enchantress Cookie, for all I know, she could just be using them just for her own bidding, and then it's going to be their own downfall, their own desires between each other that's going to cause them to fail. But that's going to be definitely it for the story. Definitely glad that I got this done, because this took quite a while, but I'm very glad that the story was actually very entertaining. There's only a few comments left that I can read. There's not many though, so I'll just kind of quickly speed through them. One from Ariane Funhouse saying, hope you have a happy Halloween, HyperHimes. And for the comment question, my favorite candy is Reese's Cups. Gotta love those. I do not exist. Left a comment saying, I got Awakened Golden Cheese on my first poll. Oh my quacking 4th account. I don't even have normal Golden Cheese on my main account, raw. Sheesh, that is bad luck, but also good luck. How the pleb does this luck keep happening? Lenon GGO left a comment saying, common question of the day, it's a basic answer, but I love chocolate, especially Twix. You could just say Twix, and you know what? I wouldn't be mad about that. Caramel and cookie, that's great. And the last comment I see comes from Sonic Gamer saying, common question, my favorite Halloween candy is a bit controversial, but it's candy corn. It's kind of like one of those things where like you either love it or you kind of hate it. I'm kind of on the side where I kind of hate it because of some traumatic experiences in the past, but that's just me. Anyway, with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it. Also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my kick around content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then want to subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get the Kick Around YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.